Hi everyone, Paige here, energy healer and channel. Today I want to talk just a bit about what I'm seeing in the energy right now. I did an update at the beginning of March that was all about our expansions in consciousness and raising vibration. And we are, of course, in this very expansive moment as we are shifting, all of us individually, into completely new states. And there has been a lot of upheaval. A lot of people are feeling it in somewhat difficult ways, and that's to be expected. It's part of the process. What I'm seeing in sessions that has really stood out to me, and I'm deciding that this is a new trend, is rage is coming up. And if this is deep, deep, buried rage, it can be, 30 years old, 40 years old. And it tends to be something that people are somewhat aware of, but not fully conscious of, not fully conscious that they're carrying it. But I will tell you that rage that's held in the system on that deep level is crippling to you in some way. It might be physically crippling the body. It might be that it's emotionally crippling. And when I say crippling, I mean these can be some pretty extreme situations, like hospitalizations because of emotional breakdowns, and not being able to really function well, not being able to feel well physically, having a lot of different autoimmune conditions is one way that those can show up. But ultimately, right now, we are in a moment where that rage is being pulled up. So you may be feeling some of that. If you get little hints of that, whatever you do, as I always say, don't push it down. When things are coming up, they need to be addressed. They need to be listened to. You need to dialogue with that. You need to ask it, why is it here? What is it about? What does it have to tell you? This is really, really important, because we can't just let things go. There's this idea that you should just be able to let it go. Well, the reality is you can't just let it go if it still is engaged with you in some way. If you still are holding on to a lot of the different scenarios around that, grudges, frustration, associated emotions, it can be any number of things, but we have to process in order for things to release and move out of our system. We have to process those things. So as they're coming up, sit with it, journal about it, think about it, reflect on why this might be coming up. And again, dialogue. The journaling with dialogue is an excellent technique. This is something I give my clients often. All you do is sit down and start journaling. You ask questions of whatever it is that's coming up. So in this scenario, it's rage, and you can just call it rage. You can call it whatever you want to call it. You can call it your anger, your frustration. And you're going to ask it questions, and you're going to do this in a stream of consciousness fashion. So you ask a question, and then you write down the response immediately, and you just keep going. Question, response, question, response. Try to do this for about 10 minutes and see what comes up. You'll be surprised. Remember, this is all part of a process. You're working through something so that it's not holding in your system and harming you anymore. Now, there is something else you can do. You can do the blowout. That's an Eden method technique. I have a video of that on my YouTube channel. You just swing your arms up and swing them back down, and it releases excess energy. That's not going to get quite as deep. That's like if everything's on the surface and you're churned up and you need to just release something, do the blowout. So that's it for right now. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and I will see you next time.